Developments in the kidnapping of a 2-month-old baby that sparked an Amber Alert.
Roman Williams has been found safe. His father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams, has been arrested. Fox 5's Tyler Finger has been following this story all afternoon and joins us now with the new detailers. Tyler?
Russ, good evening to you. A happy ending after a very scary day. The 2-month-old baby who was a subject of an Amber Alert has been found safe in Tennessee after being kidnapped here in Clayton County. Just moments ago, the Nashville Police Department released several pictures of the child and also the suspect. We're zooming in. This is the baby who was being safely rescued by the Nashville Police Department. And then this is the suspect who is clearly in cuffs in the back of a police car. So we're going to show you the picture that police had released earlier of this suspect, this 25-year-old suspect who's identified as Tariq Denzel Williams. Clayton County police say he abducted his 2-month-old son, Roman Williams, this morning. Investigators say the Nashville Metropolitan Police Department located Tariq a short time ago and recovered Roman. Investigators say the infant was taken during a domestic incident in the area of Fielder Road and Mount Zion at around 8:30 this morning. Police say Tariq assaulted the baby's mother, then took her car with the child, leaving her stranded. Law enforcement pushed the Amber Alert notification to phones throughout the state and also had billboards put up along major roadways so drivers could be on the lookout. Initially, detectives thought Tariq was heading toward Florida. That turned out not to be the case. I was doing some digging and found court records that show Tariq is on probation from a 2019 burglary at a Wendy's he managed. He was sentenced to 5 years of probation in 2022. After this new incident, Clayton County police say Tariq faces multiple charges, including kidnapping, false imprisonment, and cruelty to children. Police say they are currently working to reunite that 2-month-old baby with his mother. We're going to stay on top of this and with the very latest coming up as soon as we get more information. We are live in Clayton County tonight. Tyler Finger, Fox 5 News.
Oh, it's just such a relief that baby is okay. Tyler, thanks. Someone gunned down a man while he drove down a street. Now police are looking for the shooter. It happened around 10:30 last night on Bishop Street in northwest Atlanta. Police say the man, who was in his 20s, was shot, hit a tree, and died at the scene. Police say the shooting was likely targeted and not a random crime.
New at 6, a Peachtree City man faces nearly 50 charges after police say they discovered AI-generated child pornography on his smartphone.
Police warn that sexually explicit AI-altered photos of a child are still regarded as child pornography. Fox 5's Doug Evans is in Peachtree City with more on the story.
Peachtree City police say Justin Malloy took real photos of a child that he knew and from the age of 12 to 19 created pornography using those images. And police say it doesn't matter that it was AI generated, it's still child pornography.
During the investigation, there was at least 49 specific photos that were altered using AI software into nude photographs of the same child.
Peachtree City Police body cam video of the 42-year-old Malloy sitting in the garage of his home as they served a search warrant there. They seized his phone and other electronic devices. They say over the years, Malloy allegedly took actual photos of a child he knew and then created that child pornography using AI apps. They say in their investigation, there were thousands of photos, but charged him with 49 counts, one charge for each picture involved in the investigation.
It absolutely does not matter if you take a photo and you use AI to alter that photo into an explicit photo. It is absolutely child pornography.
Police say that Malloy most recently worked for a basement foundation inspection business. They say in their investigation they do not believe there are any other victims in the case. Malloy is currently out on bond. In Peachtree City, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
In DeKalb County, police are looking for a missing woman. 18-year-old Jana was last seen at around 10 o'clock Saturday night near Evans Mill Road in Lithonia. She's 5'6", about 135 pounds. When she was last seen, she was wearing a fuchsia bonnet, a pink sundress, and a pink jacket. Police say she has cognitive disorders and may not communicate well. If you see her, please call police.
After nearly 2 weeks of intensive searches, authorities have suspended the formal search operations for a 67-year-old Texas attorney and law professor. Charles Hosh vanished while hiking on Blood Mountain in Union County. He was last seen on November 11th while descending the Byron Herbert Reese Trail along the Appalachian Trail. He reached the summit and even spoke with a ham radio operator before beginning his return. Witnesses reported seeing him on the trail, but search teams have uncovered no trace of him since. Family and friends say they will continue their own search.
We are learning new details about this high school football brawl last Friday night. The State High School Athletic Association upheld its decision to suspend 35 players from Gainesville High School. Now, the school contends its players didn't start the fight, and most of the players should be allowed to play in their next playoff game this Friday.
And now they're prepared to go to court. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us with the new developments. Angelique?
Well, good evening to you both. Gainesville High School is not pleased with having 35 of its 91-person rosters suspended this Friday, especially since it's a playoff game. So the athletic director says it just might be time to head to court.
It's unfair. The team was just backing up the two players that were attacked. They play as a team. They work as a team.
Gainesville residents are livid after learning only 4 of the 39 football players will have their suspensions reversed after a Friday night brawl with Brunswick High School that left both in a massive fight. The Georgia High School Association watched videos and listened to both sides in an appeals hearing Tuesday morning. The association decided 35 of Gainesville players will not suit up Friday for the quarterfinals game against the undefeated Langston Hughes High School. That did not sit well with the Gainesville superintendent or the coaching staff.
This is not about football. This is not about Gainesville. This is about showing how rules cannot always be equally applied in every situation.
When your brother doesn't have a helmet on and a guy takes a 40-yard sprint and hits him and sideswipes him, you're just going to stand on the sideline? No, you're going to do what's natural, and you're going to protect your brothers. And that's the way I raise these kids, to have each other's back.
Gainesville athletic director tells Fox 5 attorneys for the school system plan to explore and file an injunction to stop the GHSA's ruling from taking effect. Many Gainesville residents tell us they agree with the coaches and the AD, and they say many of the players were only defending their football brothers.
That ain't right. Tackle a guy, man, get down, hit him in the ribs. Don't yank his helmet off, try to beat him to death.
People need to just learn how to act right and be right, regardless whether it's a football game or what it is. Is it fair to suspend all of them? Probably not.
Well, since Brunswick started this, you might be wondering what they are facing. 41 of their players will be suspended, and they have a $5,000 fine they'll have to pay and a 1-year ban on postseason play next year. We are live in Gainesville. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, serious consequences. Angelique, thanks.